Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This one is using Sweetness's Alt Gameplay Mod version 1.3. One feature, of course, is that you cannot see the map. Yes, Pyrrhic versus Roman. You cannot see the map before you choose your army. So you just have to kind of go off of what kind of army you're facing. The Romans are short on cavalry, have a similar medium foot complement of Italian foot, much more lights, and impact foot, as opposed to our pikemen, which in the mod are 720 men. They're cheaper. They're not really heavy hitting impact killers anymore. Instead, they reduce the number of casualties in a melee, so they're engaged in long, drawn out melees of steady, giving your cavalry time to hopefully loop around. Because a lot of the mod's changes are designed to theoretically make it so that you can have a long infantry battle with cavalry having time to intervene. We'll max on our lights for sure. And then, yes, pike phalanx. How many? 6 units. Elephants are a good counter to impact foot, and we'll grab our cavalry as well. And Italian foot. I'll just grab 5 units. Then what? 80 points? What an awkward number to have left. Drop 1 Italian foot then. Grab more pikemen. Accept. Okay, so another feature is that you can't rally outside of general range, and general range is only your unit's sub-general or commander-in-chief. That's also the case for the general bonuses. So you really want to stay in command. Right. That's a sub-general, so we will grab another sub-general here for second half the infantry center. And unfortunately, we don't have as many lights as the Romans do, so it's going to be a tough day for our light foot. And you also, of course, want your light foot attached to commands now, because otherwise they'll lose their free turn. As for cavalry, we'll have that's annoying. Should have bought more generals, which is another feature. Elephants to the center then. Then a second cavalry flanking force, in theory. We'll see. So the mod is pretty concentrated on making so that your cavalry can intervene in time in the main battle. We'll see if that actually happens here. Well, it's certainly not going to happen there. Yeah, that's whatever. No, I shouldn't be that lazy about it. Come on. Ultimately, we might need these elephants to help guard this flank. I feel outnumbered. Next turn. Okay, since he has more skirmishers, we'll try to delay engagement until the cavalry is in a place to help. There we are. Next turn. Yeah, so theoretically the mod provides cavalry with more tools to bypass infantry, but this does not look very bypassable, does it? Very good, and we might fall back here. So he'll get the first round of shooting off. We'll gradually lose a skirmish, and then we'll hopefully at some point get to push back. Though what I might do is start edging my left forward a little bit to support the cavalry. Like so. Next turn. Okay. Well, that was a pitifully brief charge. Come on, someone catch someone. Please. Thank you. Well, not the most impressive performance, but really we just need to keep the phalanx steady and nothing else matters that much. Why not? Bounce as expected. I might want to refuse my line here, the Italian foot in the built-up area. Start being annoying. And that's good for now. Next turn. It was not a good day for my skirmishers, admittedly. Or my cavalry. Okay. See if we can't catch these bastards. Thank you. Goodbye. You two. Fine, we'll take care of it with the lights. Here we go. Disengage. So hopefully he'll keep pushing into the open, and we'll fight him with the pikemen and hopefully use the elephants to crash into one of these units and not the offensive spear armed triarii. And from there, we'll hope that we can get through to a good flank assault here. To that end, it might be necessary to stretch out somewhat in that direction. Next turn. See if we can't catch out these lights. Not at all. Great. Lock in that cavalry. Get lights over to help deal with these, and get some harassment going. How irritating. Well, let's take care of them now. This I like better. Will put us out of command next turn. Let's shuffle there instead. Very good. Might be... oh. Fair enough, guys. Fair enough. I wouldn't either. Next turn. Ah, that's too bad. Good timing. Oh, come on. What will cause more chaos? Well, it's not really what I had in mind. Get out of the way. And advance. Let's see how this goes. Good. In that case, pile on. Excellent. Pin that unit. Pin that unit. Good. Charge. Deal with these javelin men. Meantime, you can withdraw. So we're going to anchor our flank on the built-up area here, so even though our units will get piled on by his medium foot, at least they can't get flank attacked. I'm not going to charge here, because if I win, I could push back and allow myself to get flanked. So we'll let him do the charging for this part of the line while we move up this wing. Okay. Next turn. Very good. That is an unfortunate direction for them to run off to. Well, get out of the way. Maybe if we shove them... No. Got it. Answer is no. Well, that's unfortunate. Now we have to stand. Oof. Alright, in we go. This unit will stand. Let's see if we can't cause a cohesion drop. No. Well, this is very unfortunate. If these two units were pursuing in this direction, things would be looking much brighter than they are. Onward. That is too bad. I was really hoping to break both of those units. Okay. Her back down's disrupted. Gotta say, my cavalry pursuits here really just fucked me. They'd only gone this way, but now we're stuck in this terrible situation. Oh. Okay. Interesting choice. Onward then. Next turn. We really need this to start falling apart faster. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Alright, now we're going to lose both of these units at least. Okay. Oh. Turn around, please. Might need to just bounce this or fall back or something. No, we need them here so they don't get flanked, unfortunately. Next turn. We're going to get hit pretty hard with rear charges here. My only hope is that we break through quickly in the center. It's not looking terribly likely, though. Interesting. Alright. Cavalry back around. Switch command to them. And next turn, perhaps we can try to charge that unit. That will be the mod at work. The cavalry are much less likely to follow through in between units. They'll just charge the nearest target instead, which did not work out well for me there. Holding out fragged. I was hoping they would flee so I could try to charge. Well, that's something. That is helpful for the moment. Alright, my lancers need to either go this way to help support this flank or go this way to try to speed things up here. We'll just go this way. Not going too well, I think. We really need this to speed up, and it's not speeding up. Next turn, and I hear a rally. Oh, it's these guys again. I walked into that. They held, I could have maybe... That's too bad. Now I have to waste time chasing them. It's about time. See if we can follow through on that. See if we can follow through on that. No. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. Turn around. We'll see what we can do. Although this is looking rather bad. Do they frag? Yes, and disrupt the Italian foot. Unsavory combination. So our pikes will turn. Well, let's see. How are we doing here? Just fine. Whatever. Turn the pikes then. And how good is that? It's decent. See where that takes us. Nowhere useful. Lock them in and then continue our weird puzzle piece situation here. Good. Is that worth it? Not really. In command. I guess we have such low AP because we were recently in combat? Not really sure. Well, no. Break this frag unit. No. I've been trying to break this unit for so goddamn long. It's just not happening. Well, let's stay here and see what we can do. Next turn. Oh. Oh no. But why? But why? I know. Okay. Yeah, my cat is mourning for me here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Triple disruption there. So the extended fallback in the mod allows you to just maneuver back to charge whips like that. Interesting. Yeah. Would you stop fighting over this damned box? Get out of here. Okay. Let's see here. Well, that's something, but a bit late. Held firm. Okay. This anarchy charge just screwed me. Yeah, this is done. I mean, it's percentage-wise even, but we're about to have drops all across the board next turn. Let's go in. Go for the auto drop. See what happens from that. Let's move out of engagement range, honestly. I don't even know what to do with these guys. Yes, move here. No, not again. Please catch that. Oh my god. We will never break that fragged unit of Javelin, man. It is beyond our capabilities. Alright, you know what? Where does this take us? Nowhere useful. Oh, what a disaster. Thought I had it for a bit there. Next turn. Yep. We are just screwed. And remember that rallies only happen within general radius, although that gives us a reprieve for one turn. Ooh. Alright, you need to break, please. Yeah, if this had happened one turn earlier, we could have been in position to zone of control lock these Triari. But instead... Very well. Wow. What fine, strong legs they must have. Oh, we're pursuing. Hopefully we pursue into the Triari and at least get a disrupt out of this horrible situation. I didn't auto-drop because, again, only rear attacks auto-drop here. What are you going to do? The prudent thing would be to run away, but I think we're just going to turn around and hope we rally soon. Right, we're getting a GG. We are victorious because it's a 50% threshold, unlike vanilla where it's 60. This was a really messy win, and I think it could have been much cleaner had I been a little bit more disciplined in using my cavalry, both on the right here, and more importantly, I had 2 cavalry units pursue an enemy back behind my own lines, when I really only should have had a single unit committed to that combat and shifted the other behind. And had I done that, I could have rolled up his legionaries much faster. And one factor I didn't really take into account with the mod was that I think generals have a stronger rallying effect on units they are on, kind of to make up for the fact that you simply cannot rally units outside of general range. So these Hastati and Principes kept disrupting or fragging and then rallying up before I could, follow through. And that's what gave him the time to start rolling up my right flank. Got very ugly. But I suppose a win is a win, so I'll happily take it. In terms of the mod overall, I can see the appeal. I don't think it's entirely my cup of tea, in the sense that, most of the time playing it, it's pretty easy to forget that you're playing with it. And then the changes that are noticeable, I either am pretty neutral about or I don't particularly care for. I prefer the old auto drop system, but I know some people don't, so this could appeal to people who dislike the vanilla system. I don't mind rallies in the back affecting the battle, but I know that some people do. So that's another neutral for me. I dislike that cavalry get caught up in pursuit more. I like the unpredictability if they're ignoring zones of control. But again, that is not a preference that everybody shares. I do like some of the changes to make it easier to flank with cavalry. Stripping secondary zones of control from infantry that have been charged is pretty nice. And the extra square that cavalry can fall back, so they can, fall back out of a zone of control lock from non-light infantry is quite nice, and I do like that. Right, so good games of sweetness, and till next time.